Hello everybody, welcome to this Idealis Consulting talk in the context of Odoo experience. During the next 20 minutes we are going to present you our solution called Odoo Smart Biotech. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nicolas, manager of the Odoo team at Idealis Consulting. So before going into the details of this Smart Biotech solution, what exactly does Idealis Consulting? Well, our mission is to digitalize your business processes to support your growth. We advise and we digitize your processes with the apps Odoo of the Odoo suite. More than a technical company, our customers say about us that we are good advisors. We are a team of 45 happy people based in Louvain-la-Neuve in Belgium. We have been in existence for 12 years now. We are a good Odoo Gold partner. All our business analysts are Odoo certified on several versions. Every day, we help and give support to more than 2,000 Odoo users working on our solutions. Feel free to consult our website for more information. Okay, now let's have a look at the solution Odoo Smart Biotech. So, what it is exactly? Our solution is a set of functionalities that can be installed as add-on modules in standard Odoo. You can easily recognize the add-on modules and features with the logo Smart Biotech, as you can see on this slide, as well as other Odoo apps. You can use these modules as they are, or we can develop customization to meet all your needs. Okay, that sounds nice, but what does it do exactly? Well, Smart Biotech helps you to improve your processes of traceability of component, quality management, purchasing management, inventory management, budget monitoring, and the commercialization of your product. Before showing you two videos, I would like to thank some of our customers who helped us to improve the solution. More precisely, I can mention Universals, for whom we have been working for several years, but also Encardia, and we have just started a nice mission with Texeri. Now, let me show you a video that shows precisely some of the key features of Smart Biotech. In this first video, you will learn more about how we have improved the management of the lot status, the control points, and the sampling. At the end of our presentation, you will have the opportunity to ask any questions to our experts.
In our Smart Biotech solution, you will be able to decouple quality flows from inventory management or manufacturing flows. Thanks to statuses on your lots, your ERP and your different departments will know if a lot of products has to undergo quality control. For example, you will be able to receive a lot of products that needs to do a quality check on entry into stock. The lot will therefore be marked as being in quality inspection status. Putting this status on the lot allows you to validate the reception, therefore putting the lot in stock while notifying your quality department that they have to check it. Once checked by the quality department, your lot will be released and available for your other departments such as sales or production. If we go into the advanced quality management module of the Smart Biotech solution, we can create a control point. A control point allows you to define rules to automatically trigger quality checks. On this control point, I indicate that I want to control the quality of each lot of acetone bottle at reception. I'm going to create a reception to show you an example. I add the receipt movement, I insert a product, and I add a received lot. You can see that compared to a standard Odoo, I can validate the reception without performing the quality checks. This is because quality is untied from the flow of stock movements. If I look at my lot, you can see that the lot 08 is in quality inspection status, and it is indeed in stock. I defined that the quality inspection status does not authorize the sale. So, if I create a delivery order, you will see that the lot does not reserve. Here I click on the check availability button and nothing is reserved. Now, if I validate the quality check of the lot 08 as I do now, the lot will change to the released status. This indicates to my ERP that the lot has undergone and passed a quality check. If I go back to my delivery order, you can see that I can now reserve the lot, because the release status authorizes transfers of the delivery order type. Of course, the lot statuses are configurable and you can completely change the names, change possible transfers, or even create new statuses. In the Smart Biotech solution, you will have by default the unrestricted status, which comes by default on all your lots and allows all transfers. The quality inspection status, which is set on lots with a quality check in progress and only allows internal transfers. The release status, which indicates that a lot has passed its last quality check and authorizes all transfers. The blocked status, which indicates that a lot has failed its last quality check and therefore does not allow any transfers except internal transfers. And finally, the sample status, which is set on your samples, which also allows only internal transfers. Now, if I go to a control point, you can see that I can set which status will be put on the lot if he is triggering this control point. By default, it will therefore be the quality inspection status that will be set on the lot that has to undergo a quality check. And here I can completely define another status to be set on the lot during the quality check. Now that we are on the control points, you can see that it is possible to configure many more things than on the standard Odoo. Thanks to advanced quality management of the Smart Biotech solution, you will have access to the double validation of quality checks, which will help you to maintain a level of verification of your quality as recommended by the GMP. You can also choose a dynamic frequency, which allows you to control less the products that never cause problems, or the selection of a control plan, which allows you to trigger multiple tests rather than one at a time. And finally, the creation of samples so that quality control is only carried out on your samples and not on the main lot. By the way, sampling automatically sets the sample status on the lot. It is possible to sample lots automatically using control points when entering a sample size. I can also define that the samples will be automatically scrapped at the end of the quality check by ticking this box. Now, if I am performing the transfer triggering this control point, I can see that 2 quality checks have been created. 1 quality check on the lot received and 1 quality check on the sublot. To carry out my reception quick here, I can use another feature of the Smart Biotech solution, the Quick Validate button. This button will put 1 lot number on each line of items received on the transfer. Logically, as the previous lot was the 08, this one will be the 09. If I click on the quality check button here on the top right corner, I see the quality checks related to the transfer, and we can see that there is a quality check for lot 09 and lot 091. If I click on the first quality check, we see that in the Samples tab, there is a sample with a quality check going on. If I click on it, I can validate it. And when I go back to the quality check of the main lot, you can see that the lot is still in quality inspection status, because we only validate the quality check of the sample. I can now validate the main quality check and the lot will now change its status. If I click on the sample, I can see that I can create samples of it, because this button is available on all lots to allow you to create samples easily. I can also quickly trigger a quality check, or I can put the sample back into stock, or scrap the sample. Let's put it back in stock. I have presented you several new features of the Smart Biotech package, namely the management of lots with statuses, the new control points, and the sampling.
I hope you enjoyed this first video. Now, let me show you a second video. It shows you precisely all the key features. This time, you will learn more about how we have improved the management of the bill of materials substitutes and the scrap management. At the end of our presentation, You will have the opportunity to ask any questions to our experts.
I'm going to present you 2 other features among the dozens offered by the Smart Biotech package. The Bill of Materials Substitutes feature allows you to use alternative products during the manufacturing process of your products. I will also introduce you to the scrapping management functionality right afterwards. Firstly, the BOM substitutes feature can be found in the bill of materials of your manufactured products. If we take the BOM of the bioreactor, we can see that it is necessary to have a pump, a motor, and 3 bottles of acetone. I know that we have a substitute in stock for the acetone bottles, so I will check this box. Then, on the product variants of the acetone bottle product, I can define which product is the substitute for it. Here I say it is methyl acetate. In my ERP, you can see that I don't have anything in stock at the moment. I will therefore receive the products. I create a reception with all the products. I can use this button here, which will validate the transfers automatically, creating lot numbers for each item. You can see that a quality check has been triggered. Indeed, remember, there is a control point on the reception of acetone bottles. I am not going to validate the quality check. The lot of acetone bottles is therefore in quality inspection status. If I create a manufacturing order, I see that when I book the products, the BOM changes. It changes because I didn't have any bottle of acetone available for manufacturing. I have received acetone bottles. They are in stock, but they had a quality check going on. I can continue production as usual. If I go to my BOM, you can see that I am able to tick the mixing products box. Mixing products would have allowed me to use 1 bottle of acetone and to complete it with 2 bottles of methyl acetate if I had 1 bottle of acetone in stock. In your ERP Smart Biotech, you will be able to scrap a product from the page of a lot, a product, a transfer, a manufacturing order, etc. Here, on this lot of acetone bottles, I can see that it is possible to scrap them. When I click on the Scrap button, I can insert various information including operation type and reason code. The first allows me to tell on which movement the lot has had a problem and needs to be scrapped. Inserting an operation type will help with the reporting later on. If I decide to scrap some products without being due to an operation type, I can of course create specific operation types. Then, the field reason allows me to put an error code as well as a comment. In the reasons code's configuration, I can indicate whether I want to force the user to insert a comment or not. The reason code will help for reporting purposes. Once the form has been filled in, you will see that the quantity is subtracted from the lot. If I click on the lot traceability button, you can see that this part of the lot has been destroyed. And if we go into scrap orders, we see that there is one created for the acetone bottle product. I have therefore presented the new BOM substitutes and scrapping management features of the Smart Biotech solution.
Well, I don't know about you, but personally, I find this solution very interesting. It can save you a lot of installation and development time compared to a traditional ERP or even compared to standard Odoo. Very good, but what's the pricing model? There are 2 pricing models, the rental model and the purchase model. In the rental model, you pay a price per user per month. This price depends on the number of features you activate. The price is on average around 15 euros per month per user. For this price, you benefit from all-in functional support. Yes, all-in. It also includes updates with new features every year. And we take care of the technical migration of your Smart Biotech apps if you decide to migrate your global Odoo. In the purchase model, you pay a fixed price. You buy features packs. You become the owner of the code, with, of course, a contractual prohibition of any commercial exploitation of this code or transfer of know-how. Idealis helps you to improve your apps and gives you support according to a time and material relation based on estimated budgets. The first pack is around 25,000 euros plus a fixed installation cost of 8,000 euros. Well, I hope you enjoyed the videos and the time we have spent together. If you are interested in our Smart Biotech solution, do not hesitate to contact us by email, by phone, or through our website. You can see all the data on this slide. Now it's time for the question and answer session.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Q&A session of this presentation. I'm here with Nicolas and Sebastian, who are going to answer all of your questions. How are you guys doing?
We are doing good, thank you.
Good, very good.
Great, I'm glad to hear it. So if anyone has any questions while we're discussing, you can go ahead and put them in the chat and we'll be sure we get to them. So let's go ahead and dive in. First of all, what versions are supported with your solution?
For the moment, we have developed that solution on version 13, and the objective is to quickly upgrade the version to the new one. So we will start early next year.
Okay, so it will also run on version 14 as well.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
Another question that we have from the chat is, do you make personalizations with Studio, or is it your own development completely?
It's pure development. So we've worked on lots of topics in Odoo just to improve the solution, the functionalities that the standards in Odoo propose. And so it's only development. And so we change, for example, the way we reserve the stock based on the lot status. It was a big challenge to work on that part. Mm-hmm. And then just improve also some configuration on the scrap management. So it's let's say some kind of increasing the tools you have based on the Odoo standard solution.
And moreover, you can use the modules, the Smart Biotech modules as they are. So you can just install them and then start to use it. But Idealis can customize the modules to meet the needs of the customer.
Okay, so if they have additional needs or some very specific requests, they can contact you and
exactly.
you can work with them. Another question we have from the chat here, what is the biggest biotech implementation you've done?
For the moment, we have one big customer that will be in Smart Biotech in few months, and we speak about a company of 100 persons.
Okay, wow.
100 users.
Thank you. We have another question here from Alexis. Did you take into account that we need a lot of traceability? So I suppose Alexis works in the biotech industry.
Yep. For the moment, yes, for sure, because we've tracked all the changes that are made on a lot. So the lot now is very central in the solution, and so all the changes, all the decisions you make on a lot are tracked, and you see who has done the decision, and everything around the lot is tracked. And what is very good is it is really linked to the quality control module. So it's very an upgrade of that module by playing with the lot statuses.
Okay, so it's not just about seeing who changed, it's not just about saying what has changed, but also who made that change, so you can really see every little thing that happens.
Yeah.
Great. So do you need Odoo standard to run your solution?
Yes, for sure, because we, as explained, we adapt some standard modules. So it's linked to quality module. You have manufacturing as well, which is included in the solution with new way of working to track production process. And you have also a link to inventory, because the big advantage here in that solution is the reservation logic that really fit with your lot situation. If it's in quality inspection status, you can decide by configuring your system to use or not that lot for other purpose, such as selling it. So quality, the quality, the Smart Biotech is really used those standard modules. So you need it before using the quality, the biotech solution.
Great, thank you. Are the statuses shown in the live or in the video, the presentation, fixed, or can they be customized?
So the lot status is completely customizable. You can use the ones that are installed by default when you install the module, but you can rename those statuses and create new ones. The idea is that however you want to use those lot status, you can create and define the system when and where you want to use it. So, for example, based on the control point object in Odoo, you can say, okay, when I trigger that quality check, I want to have my lot in that status, and depending on the decision you make on it, you configure it in the system to say, okay, if it's passed, well, I want my lot to be, let's say, released, which is quite standard. Or you can say, you can tell Odoo what you want, and it's really configurable.
Great, thank you. So we have a question here as well from Dinesh. What are the possibilities, or what is the possible success rate of implementation if the company is new, so for smaller companies?
So for the smaller companies, that's a question. Is it working? Does it increase the project value for small companies?
Yes, I believe that is the question. So if it might help their success rate.
Yes, because what you have to understand is it has been developed as a plug and play solution. Mm-hmm. So I won't explain you that, Amy. You know that even if you have perfect flows, standard flows in your system, you have to customize based on the specific needs of your customer. But knowing that, by installing those modules, you are starting at a higher level of implementation than starting from the standard of Odoo. So that means that you can increase the time of to reduce the time of the implementation, and reduce as well the specific development, because the base now is very good, and so with very few development, if needed, you can already start with the solution.
Great, thank you. So when you guys were developing these applications or these add-ons, how did you decide, or how did you figure out what were really the pain points for this sector? Did you work closely with different businesses, or how was that process?
That's a very good one. So I was working in the sector for, let's say, 10 years. So I was working for a huge pharmaceutical companies during those years. And then there I picked up some needs, some way of working in big companies. And after that, I worked for a smaller one, where I was able to also see that there were some needs that were not in the Odoo solution. And we also asked some questions to quality experts, which are working around us, and all those information and all that experience we've acquired on the field allows us to detect what are the main needs for the biotech sector. And of course, the solution here will still be improved, because with the new functionalities we've seen in the new version, I have lots of idea to just follow the new functionalities and increase all the options you can have for the biotech sector.
It has been developed like a community, you know.
Mm-hmm. Great, thank you. And that's great as well that it's really coming from firsthand experience and not, of course, other factors as well. But you were there, as you said, in the field, so you know what is needed. So actually, we're just about out of time here. But do you have a booth that these viewers can go and visit you at here at the Odoo Experience?
But they can go to the website and contact us. There is a way to send an email. There is our phone numbers.
Yes, we have also a channel on YouTube. On YouTube, we can add the link on the chat on this talk. So all the user, all the person that are interested in that solution will be redirected to all the videos we've already performed to explain the functionalities.
Great. Well, thank you both so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your Odoo experience.
Thanks, Evie.
Thank you, Amy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.